Foundation board members, students, community members reviewed the 12 finalist applications and then scored those using a comprehensive point system that covered professional achievements, community service, academic achievements, college service, and personal triumphs. It was very difficult for the reviewers, and the scores that separated the top 5 from the other 7 were in most cases no more than 1 or 2 points difference. So very, very close scoring. So we are pleased to announce our 5 distinguished alumni recipients. Here we go. The first of our 50th anniversary distinguished alumni recipients is Deanne Haney.
Y'all are all real quiet now. I am pleased, honored, and honored to accept this award. I want to wish congratulations to the other finalists, because each of you have made outstanding contributions to COM and the community. And of course, thank you to my family and friends for always supporting me and being here this evening. Special thanks goes to Matthew Busby with the COM Foundation for all his hard work throughout the year in putting this event together. Because as we all know, the money raised here tonight goes toward scholarships for students who might not have the opportunity to attend this wonderful institution. I was a better student, more prepared for my future studies and degrees due to the education I received at COM. Without this foundation, I would not have been the conscientious student I became. COM was always here while I was busy being a career student, changing schools and majors in an effort to decide what I wanted to be when I grew up. Luckily, my hours always transferred, which I'm sure my parents were really happy about too. Probably saved them a little bit of money. With the hands-on attention I received at COM, I not only went on to get my bachelor's and master's degrees, but it also prepared me to be a better person and helped me choose a direction for my life after college. I've not only had some wonderful jobs throughout the years, but I've also had the good fortune to serve my community in many ways, such as Rotary, Houston Galveston Area Council, and other boards and commissions. But my true honor has been serving the citizens of Texas City as City Commissioner at Large for the last 12 years. I thank my parents for instilling the value of a good education, and also the importance of giving back to the community. They were great examples and role models for me and my brother Wayne while we were growing up. In closing, I want to once again thank all of those involved who have made this night possible, and know that this great institution will continue to provide excellent education for the next 50 years, just as it has for the first 50. We're so lucky to have the college in the mainland, and I hope in some small way I can continue to give back to this college through my service work in and around this community. Thank you again for this honor. It is truly one of the highlights of my life.
The second 50th anniversary Distinguished Alumni Award recipient tonight is Miss Tilly Henson.
Thank you. Sex has been 50 years. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the selection committee for nominating and selecting me as one of the distinguished alumni, especially for this grand celebration, the 50th anniversary of College of Maine. I do not take this honor for granted, because I know that all 53 nominees was just as deserving of this honor as I am. Special thanks to the individuals who nominated me and felt that I was deserving of this award. And I would like to let you know that I appreciate everything that you've done. I would also like to thank my supporters out there in the audience, my family, my friends, my pastor and his wife, the Board of Trustees, Mr. Matthews, and to all of you who have supported me. I would be forever grateful to the College of Alumni Foundation, who worked hard with fundraisers to make sure that the students at College of Alumni can achieve their dreams. Because I believe so much in what they're doing, I have set up a scholarship in memory of my mother, the dead good people. Receiving this honor is as a distinguished alumni at the College of Alumni is very, very special to me. Why? When the college opened the doors in September 1967, I was one of the first 414 students to walk through those doors at the campus of Booker T. Washington in Texas City, Texas. We were a class of first, the first class to experience lower tuition. Back then, tuition was $50 a semester for full-time students. I was one of 19 in the first graduation class on May 29, 1969. After graduating, I was hired at the College of Alumni Library as a full-time employee, September 1969. I retired as a library circulation supervisor in August 2011 after 42 years of service to College of Alumni. I was asked by Dr. Michael Elam to come back and archive the history of College of Alumni. When I was speaking to Jerry Anderson, who also sits to my left, he and I both were very, very much interested in making sure that College of Alumni history did not get lost. And so Dr. Michael Elam asked me and said, "So when you retire, please come back and help archive the College of Alumni's history. And by doing so, you're able to enjoy the results of what we all have been doing for the last 4 years, digitizing and archiving this history." I was, in closing, I would like to just say, each of us have to really find our own purpose in life. And when we find that purpose, we must master that purpose. Mine is to serve my fellow man and to leave this world just a little bit better than it was as I passed, when I first came into this world and as I passed through. I would like to just say thank you once again to all of you. God bless you.
Our third 50th anniversary Distinguished Alumni Award recipient tonight is Denise Navarro.
Well, thank you so much for this honor. I stand before you really humbled because I looked around me at the other 11 people with me, which proudly included my son, and I feel like I'm really in very good company. I started here, my career started, I would say, here at College of Alumni, and it's such an honor to be here during the 50th celebration, because I'm so proud to say I'm part of the history of College of Alumni in obtaining my degree here and then sending my 2 children here as well to obtain their degrees as they began their path for their education and their careers. I also, I must say my company, Alumni Innovations, was born here. I started here in the 80s, I'd like to say that here. And I was on my way. I wanted a technical path. I was going to go into software engineering. I was going to thrive and survive as a software engineer. And then I took that first business management class over in the Tech Book building. And something talked to me and said, there's something out there. I think there's a management path for me somewhere down the road. So I got my foundation here at College of New England. I went on to UH Clear Lake for my bachelor's and master's degrees, and then created Alumni Innovations. And through Alumni Innovations, and through the success of the company, I'm proud to say that in 2012, with the leadership of my son, Michael, we launched our Alumni Innovation Scholarship here at College of New England, where we award every year a 2-year scholarship to deserving student graduating from Galveston County and with financial need, because we want to make sure that these kids have an opportunity to achieve their dreams and successes, and we want to be part of their story as well. And thanks to people like Matthew Busby, we're looking at ways that we can expand what we're doing here at College of New England to be able to open the door a little wider for other people, maybe not recent graduates, maybe someone down the line who went on a different path and then suddenly realized, I think I better go back for an education, and where better than here at College of New England. So again, I'm proud to be part of this event, honored by this honor, and also proud to be part of the future. I tell people, I am a product of junior college, but not just any junior college, College of New England.
The fourth, we have 2 more to go, the fourth of our 50th anniversary distinguished alumni award recipient tonight is Miss Catherine Rodriguez.
Good evening. I am very humbled by this honor and this recognition. I am completely moved by hearing everyone else's stories. You are all such great nominees, and I'm so humbled to be in your company. When I think back to my time at College of New England, it seems so long ago. It was a time of very hard work, and kind of like my life now, it seems like I had very little spare time. I always knew that I wanted to go to college. I just didn't know how I was going to do it. I just knew I was going to do it, no matter what it took. As we've heard from several of the people that stood up here, working and going to school is not an easy task. And there are many people who do it very successfully, but it took me a long time to kind of master the art. It took me 6 years to get my first 2-year degree, and it was partly me trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to do with my life, and me trying to figure out how to manage my time correctly. And it was also me working and trying to figure out exactly how I was going to pay for the next semester. Whether it was writing a hot check, which I confirmed on the dime whether I did. But I was going to make sure that it happened. I was going to make sure I got registered for the next classes. I spent those 6 years working very, very hard to get through and earn my degree. And then I had to make a decision. Am I going to keep going? I knew I wanted my accounting degree, but do I keep going? Do I stop there and apply the knowledge that I've worked 6 years for? And if it wasn't for the encouragement of my boyfriend at the time, I don't know that I would have kept going. He encouraged me to keep going because he saw my potential and he knew what I was capable of, and he helped me realize exactly what it was that I wanted to do with my life. And I appreciate that very much. So I took another 3 years and I finished up with my bachelor's degree, and I set a new goal for myself. Now I wanted my CPA license. I realized through those many, many years that I did have potential, and that was my new goal. And that did happen too. My dad was always the encouragement for me. When I got frustrated and didn't know what to do, he would come to me and tell me, it's gonna be all right, you're gonna get through it, I know you can do it. He was always my biggest cheerleader. One of the proudest moments I had was watching my parents' face when I finally finished college. That look on their face is priceless, and it's not even describable. I didn't even realize it until I looked at a picture. And when I saw their face, I saw the pride in that photo. So when we lost my dad in a workplace accident in 2004, you can imagine our family was devastated. He worked very, very hard his entire life to provide for his family. And it was his example that I used to get through those many, many years of college. There really are no words for a girl who loses such an important person in her life. After getting over the shock of losing him, I tried to figure out the best way to honor him and to let other families know that they were not alone. By telling his story throughout the U.S., it helped me become a stronger person. And it helped me realize that he is always right here in my heart, and he was always near me. And it helped me let other families know that they're not alone, that there are other families just like them who are mourning the loss of a loved one. We lose over 4,000 workers on the job every year. And every single one of those workers has a family behind them just like mine, who misses and loves them very much. I could have never gotten through college and the loss of my dad if it hadn't been for the people who were around me. Either it was my dad's encouragement or those friends who took that journey through college with me, or those sisters who would occasionally grab me and take me to lunch to get me away from homework, or that special boyfriend that encouraged me to keep going to college and later became my husband. It is because of them that I have been able to accomplish all the things that I have, both personally and professionally. It is the people who surround us who make us stronger. And I'm very lucky to have some great people around me to be excellent examples to my daughters. Thank you again so much for this honor. I enjoyed hearing your story, Christina. I'm so happy that you got your degree in occupational safety and health. You are the people who will go out there and keep our workers safe. So thank you for what you do. And this honor truly is for you, Dad. Thank you.
Well, our final and 50th anniversary Distinguished Alumni Award recipient tonight goes to the oldest comm graduate, Mr. Pete Ryder.
I owe thanks to so many people that are sitting in this room connected with the college, for the people that supported me in my nomination, to Matt Busby and Mary Ann Emily for putting on such a great event. This is terrific. This is terrific. You know, it's not just a great event for us to get together and enjoy good food and hot coffee or whatever you're drinking, but it is to support the foundation. And as it's been said here time and time again, that foundation opens the door and creates an opportunity for some deserving student to get scholarship and continue their education at that fine 50-year-old institution, College of Mainland. I think that's terrific. I thank the board for all you do. I was a little surprised when I found out I was going to be nominated, or that I had been nominated, and I'm not going to name a bunch of names, nominated me, got me in this running. And when I read my program tonight, and I saw the qualifications of those 12 people that wound up as finalists, I knew I was in high cotton. For those high achievers, I give you my highest compliment for your achievements in life and all you do. When I come back for the 100th anniversary, I hope that I'm on the foundation and get to vote for some deserving nominee. And I hope y'all all here to see that. But I don't want to take too much time because I know y'all will sit here for a long time. But golly, I am so honored. If you look at table 28, sitting right there in the corner of the dance floor, that's my family table and friends. And they have been my biggest supporters all my life. And there's one sitting there that has been supporting me in all my endeavors, everything I do, for almost 70 years. My wife. And I want to tell you publicly that I still love you. After all that crying, I still love you. But thanks to my family, I've got 4 of my 5 children here, and their spouses are here, and they show their undying love and support. But once again, thank you for this high honor. Thank you to the judges. Thank you to the foundation. Thank you to my family and friends. This is the highest honor I have ever received. Thank you.
Let's just give another round of applause.